The fact that I saw it on the DoD 8570.1 regulation was the first time I actually saw it. Like, what is a CEH? I looked up Certified Ethical Hacker, and I was like, "Ooh, that sounds exciting." Did some more research, saw that it costs some money, and you got to have some knowledge to pass that exam. I'm only interested in passing exams, especially one like that, like the first time. So, um, the name was intriguing. The intrigue of it is what got my attention. So I got CEH after I was already a business owner, and for a lot of the clients that I deal with, they don't know what a certification is. So if I tell them I'm Security Plus, they're like, "What is that?" I tell them I'm Network Plus, they're like, "What is that?" I tell them I'm like a MCITP, they're like, "What is that?" They don't know. But if I tell them I'm a certified ethical hacker, it doesn't matter if the only thing you know how to do with a computer is turn it on and you're lost after that. When I tell you I'm a certified ethical hacker, it perks your ears up. It gets your attention. It's an attention getting certification. And for me, that's what I need. So then after you start asking me questions about it, I'm able to share my expertise and wow you even more. And sometimes that ends up closing business for me, which is what I need. Like when I'm on television, right? When I'm being interviewed by the news or being wrote about in the paper, and they put certified ethical hacker there, that's instant respect. Like that is oh man, what is the word? Credibility. That's the word I was looking for. You got credibility when you're walking around with a cert like that. Even if people don't understand it, they understand what a hacker is. Excuse me. They understand what ethical means. So what I tell them when they ask me what that is, I say, I took an exam that cost $900, and it was very rigorous, and I was highly motivated to pass it the first time, and I did. So all the stuff you've heard about hackers, all the evil, and ransomware and all the bad things that you see, like I know how to do several of those things. Colonial Pipeline, I know exactly how they did that. But I use my knowledge to help people and not hurt them. And that's where the certified ethical hacker piece comes from. I'm ethical. I'm trying to help you. I'm the good guy that's in your corner that knows how the bad guys think. I study the same stuff. I read the same reports. I read the same code. I know where they're at, but I'm trying to save you from them. So who best to manage your IT for your business than an ethical hacker? Like just ask yourself that question. It's a done deal. It seems like a simple piece of logic, and it usually is for people. It's very recognized. Yeah, everybody knows CEH. And if they're too young in the industry and they don't know what it is, like they get to meet me and I teach them. I tell them what it is. But most folks at the operational level that I'm at in IT and have been in it for as long as I have, like 20 plus years, they're familiar with CEH. They know what that is, and they know who the EC Council is. So you guys definitely have a big name, especially in Colorado Springs. There's a lot of stuff going on here. We got the National Cybersecurity Center here. They pulled me into some projects sometimes, and I'm pretty sure the Certified Ethical Hacker certification helped me get the recognition from them. We've got one of your instructors that lives here in Colorado Springs. His name is Dr. Sean P. Murray. He's pretty high up on your platform. He teaches your certs. Actually, CISO is something I got through his class. But he's highly respected here in the region, the Pikes Peak region. And he's a mentor for me also. Thank you, Dr. Murray, for being so dope. But he'll make sure people know about these certifications too. So whenever Dr. Murray speaks, people listen, and he knows all about EC Council and CEH and all the other certifications that you have. So he helps get the word out too, which helps me. So I don't have any jobs. I don't get promotions, not in the last 11 years. But it has, from somebody who has more autonomy over their career without having a job, like I'm a CEO of a company. My employees respect the certification. They're glad to be under my tutelage. So I'm teaching them what I know. I'm pretty sure it helps drive the conversation when I'm trying to close business. because of the credibility piece. It helps me establish trust better, especially when they're able to see that, I was on television. I mean, it's a funny thing. When you're on TV, you're real all of a sudden. It doesn't matter how many times you've met somebody in person or shaking their hand, or, you talk to them in front of a group. Once they see you're on TV, they're like, oh, there's Rodney. I remember him. Like, hey, you've known me for years. But now I'm real because you saw me up on the screen with the certified ethical hacker thing. When I was making television commercials, I always made sure certified ethical hacker was in the commercials. And it just helps accelerate my credibility. It's a credibility builder. That certified ethical hacker is the certification I am most proud of. Like I said, I have your CISO certification also, and CNDA, but certified ethical hacker is the one I'm most proud of. That's the one I get embroidered on my shirts, because that translates well to people that know my industry and people that don't. It covers such a wide spectrum of understanding. For people that don't know anything about computers to people who are at the highest level, they all know or have an idea of what a hacker is. So just, I don't know, like that, I think it was probably one of your most genius moves to create this certification. Just the name, like a lot of things are in a name. A name can, I don't know, like your name is important. And whoever thought this up was brilliant. And then putting the rigor and, making it, a challenge to attain the certification to the point that it's gained respect throughout the world. That is amazing. So like that's really its biggest impression on me. I've got a company jacket that I wear. It's got the logos on the sleeves, and I got CEH right there, big right on the front, because I want people to see it. And they walk up on me and they look like certified ethical hacker. Oh my, oh my, what does that mean? And I just love explaining it, man. It's just the rabbit hole that I need to create business. And if it's not business, it's opportunities to speak somewhere or some other, major organization like the Small Business Development Center organization that's in the United States. That sort of impresses them enough that they want to put me in front of people to help small businesses understand cyber. So when I'm talking to a small business owner, and the organization that they paid to get this knowledge from puts a certified ethical hacker in front of them, they're blown away. They're like, man, that is some major expertise that I'm getting from this organization I went to seek help for my small business in IT and cybersecurity. Now, there are other people who don't care about, your credentials or whatever. They just care about how much you cost. So, because of these certifications I have, I am not the $20 an hour IT guy, and I do not know computers. That's not what I do. We're way more high level, and you're going to have to pay a premium to get us to help you. And what's cool about it is that there are companies out there who are looking for somebody with the expertise. They're looking for that credibility piece. They're looking for somebody they can trust at a high level. They don't want the cheapest thing. They want the good thing. They want the best thing. So this helps us prove that we are the best because we have the certification behind our name. And if it wasn't for you folks, this certification wouldn't exist. And I don't know what I'd be doing right now. I'd be racking up a bunch of other certs and, hoping people would understand it. But I'm so thankful that there's a certified ethical hacker out there. So that's great. And there's no other cert I ever keep in my life. I'm keeping this one. Thank you, EC Council. You are amazing. Thank you for changing my life. And through me, I'm able to change the life of so many other people. I've been able to, just having this knowledge has put me in places where, I might not be reversing ransomware, but, there may be like a rogue IT provider that has hijacked another business. And, they don't have a CEH. They don't have any certs, because there's a lot of people out here doing what I'm doing that have no certifications. They just know computers, and there's companies paying them money to like put their computers at risk. And then they think they're slick by, taking over their email or, locking them out of their network or, changing the passwords for their servers so nobody can get in. And then I come in and, I get in. And people will come seek me out. They're like, oh yeah, I know a hacker, Rodney. I know a certified ethical hacker. He can help you with this rogue IT company, or, this employee that came in and stole all your data and erased it, and then went and started a new business to compete with you. Oh man, there's some dirty people out here. I've been able to use my skill sets to go in and save companies. That's probably been the most fulfilling thing, other than the managed IT. That creates revenue, but it's pretty flat. Tech support stuff. Like once we're in a network and we get it running, it's not as much maintenance. But for the challenging calls, the people that have been hurt, I'm really honored to be able to go in and save them because I have this knowledge. And Certified Ethical Hacker was a big part of the reason why I got called in the first place to come help those companies. So it's a good thing for everybody. Beneficial to all concerned, as we say in Rotary. My favorite part of the CEH program, passing that cert the first time. You kidding me? So I think it was COVID when I got the cert. But I took it at home. So you had a proctored version that you could take the exam at home. So my wife was at work, my kids were gone, and I sat at my dining room table, and I remember I was sitting there and I drank some water, and I was totally nervous, and I just like closed my eyes. I'm like, you just trust yourself. You know this. You've taught this thing like 3 times to people. You've done all the studying. Just do it. And it was all self-study, and I went in and took it, and you get to the last question and you click next, and it's like, all right, review your answers. Did you answer all the questions? I'm like, yes. And I just closed my eyes and I hit next. And I just like opened my eyes a little bit to see it. It was like, congratulations. I'm like, yes. So I'm at home by myself, right? Just like celebrating and all happy. And I think the lady that was watching me, she was pretty tickled because I was just so happy when I got it. And I immediately went to LinkedIn and, changed my things like, yep, certified ethical hacker, boom. And got into the portal and was able to get my certificate. So I printed it out and I hung it on my wall, went and got my shirts printed, and just was ready to scream from the rooftops like, hey, I am a certified ethical hacker. I've done it. This is great. This is the most important cert I've ever received, I've ever earned. And, it's been a blessing to me and my family and all the people that I serve in the community. This is awesome. Yes, of course. So team at EC Council, thank you so much for changing my life. Thank you for giving me the edge to be better at my business, to help take my business to a whole new level. If you end up looking me up online on LinkedIn or YouTube or whatever, you check my channel and you see all the press releases or newspaper articles I've been in, there's not very many that don't mention that I'm a certified ethical hacker, because I'm very proud of being able to have earned that, doing everything I can to keep that, getting my CEUs and all that. Curious to know if I can get some CEUs for doing these interviews. Wink, wink, wink. Keep the cert when it comes around for renewal. But you have created something that is changing people's lives, and I know you're continuing to develop more certifications. I may end up going after those soon anyway, because I just have a hunger for knowledge. I'm a Freemason, so seeking knowledge and truth is like, it's just part of my DNA. So I'm a big knowledge seeker, and I do plan to get more of your certifications, but this one in particular has been the most inspiring to others, has been the most attention getting. It's unlocked opportunities for me just having this. When I walk into a room at a cybersecurity conference and I have this shirt on, people turn their heads like, oh. And then the fact that I'm Black, oh my gosh, like, so where I'm at, the demographic is very small for African Americans, but even through my whole career, I was telling you about Alfonso White, when I was working at the power company in Tucson, I've seen very few people that look like me with this certification. And I'm trying to think if I know any others, and I don't know any others with this certification that are Black people. So like using that as an inspiration for my own people, to let them know, like, hey, you can achieve some more. Go ahead and get this certification, brother. Get this certification, sister. And do something positive with it. For me, life is more than just making money. It's about the people that you're able to help and the legacy that you can leave behind, that has made the world a better place going forward for your kids, my kids, all of our grandkids. It's the future in general. That's what life is about. And, money is just a tool to make that happen. And, I definitely want to get more of it, to do more with it. But this certification has been a blessing. So thank you for creating it. Thank you for making it available. Thank you for making it difficult to achieve. Well, not difficult. Let's say it's a challenge. Thank you for the challenge. People need more challenges these days, and I respect it. I respect all of you. Thank you so much for including me in this interview. Happy to do some more. I'm a big fan of EC Council. You guys are incredible, and just thank you for changing my life. Thank you.